Okay, this is going to be a very interesting game. I didn't record this live. I was playing on my laptop downstairs, but it was such an interesting game. I wanted to do a replay and talk through the game because it was my Underworld scum against a real kill team, chaos team. I was really anxious about going into this game. He took a wizard and he took a chainsaw. The chainsaw in the chaos team is a strength 4k, no, it's strength 3 chainsaw, I think. But he had some really, really good players. So I'll just talk you through it. It's quite interesting. There he is, little beast. I chose to receive. Oh no, sorry, he chose to receive, which really was quite a concern, because when you look at some of these players, so he's got this dude here, Mighty Blow, Claw, Tentacles, Guard and Block. Where's his another Chaos Warrior with Mighty Blow, a Beastman with Mighty Blow, Claw and Block. Obviously the Chainsaw, oh sorry, the Chainsaw is Strength 4, that is quite a concern. Dirty Player, extra arms and dodge, and then he had quite a big bench for a Chaos team. So he took a bribe, and he had 2 rerolls and a wizard. I had fame and 3 rerolls. Always nice to get an extra reroll.
Is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
1 down. It was quite an interesting opening turn for him. I think we were both probably thinking the same at the start of the game about how can we get, somebody needs to get the upper hand quite early, and after his first turn I was quite worried.
Well, at least they're not dead.
2 out of 3 with a potential 3 more attacks. No tackle. He might take tackle as he develops his team. Here we go. 3 out of 3. But he's obviously very cautious of my attack, my lineman. Oh. I can't believe a goblin survived a chainsaw attack. Chainsaw foul. So what did he have on that? He had +3. Oh. So let's just go back and see that again, because the tactic I was taking was just try and take 1 hit per turn and just keep out of the way. So as you'll see, with my main attack I go for get rid of some guard, strike 1. And then just drop back into the line.
Your hands are all ready, hammers, Bob. We call that Knuckles Kiss.
So he's committing to going to his left, and he's trying to take out my blitzer, my low level blitzer. which he does quite nicely.
Yikes! They're going to be carrying that scar around for the rest of their short life.
Very common chaos tactic. Just swarm, get someone in behind. This side isn't so much of a threat. Getting ready to jump and pounce. The chainsaw, boom. Second go on the same goblin. Injured. So we're in turn 2, my turn 2, and I'm already down 4 players. Big troll blitz, boom. He was his main Chaos Warrior. He used the Apothecary and took the fractured arm. That evened it up slightly. I wanted to get my lineman out of attack, which was quite good because he doesn't have block. So the dice were very kind. And then going for a quick foul just to try and even up the numbers. Stunned.
The worst thing about claws is that they can cause all kinds of disease and difficult explanations for these.
So then my killer blitzer took out the second Chaos Warrior. It's quite interesting what he does with his chainsaw now. Oh, double skulls, not good. So again, the only attack I'm going to receive now, he's starting to apply some pressure, so it forces me to not attack. The goblin had some mixed views about coming forward. Okay, this is where it gets quite interesting. The troll just gets a push. Targeting players without block just to get a numbers advantage, knowing he's already used his Apothecary. And then trying to build up some support so he can get out of his next hit, which is a push, which is enough. And then it's just this fella here remaining on my blitzer. So thinking carefully about where I put my key players and exposing the non-key players. I took a reroll there because I didn't want to have someone in my face. So turn 4, you can see there's a lot of players down. It's both of us were holding our nerve here, and it was good to see that he didn't concede as soon as he used his Apothecary, which so often happens. So breaking right, and a blitz with the chainsaw, which was unsuccessful. I typically don't blitz with chainsaws. I save them for fouling. I find it much more effective. You can manage their safety a bit better in a foul situation. And there's less chance of fail, really. Sorry, more chance of success. So I think I pile on here. Piling on, and I got a knockout again, which was okay, but it's sending the message. Deliberately not following up. Put a low level lineman to mark this fella, who's quite dangerous. And then the troll unleashes on the chainsaw. 3, both down because he's got block. Just broke armor. And then some horrific injury rolls. Follow up with a foul and get sent off. That was a kind of waste, but I felt I had the upper hand here, so just again, it's a numbers game when you're playing kill teams. Who crumbles first? Very lucky. 3 pushes in a row. I'm surprised he did that. I'm surprised he did that. That was quite a lucky fireball for me. Straight away in with the lineman to get the ball. He's got dodge, so the lineman I took tackle last level up. And then go for it to get an assist here. Boom. Very lucky rolling. Very lucky.
That player is a visceral death machine.
And then you swoop in to pick up a ball. Relatively safe. Take out the last attack. And then for the rest of this half it should just be advancing down the field to score. Bad dice. I was quite lucky on the dice in this game. Jeez, the second death of the game.
One side got superior numbers. Always good for a laugh.
I think this is when he
I thought we might have one of those horrible
messaged me and said, "Good game, I concede." Fair enough, he didn't concede straight away. He could have just quit then. And I just add a little bit of insult to injury. Literally.
I think there was a Blood Bowl player under this other one. They're going to spend time on the bench for that.
That's always nice to see against a kill team. 2 dead, 5 injured, 2 knocked out. And then he rolls another set of double scores. So I definitely had the dice in this game. It's a shame. He could have let me score. But yeah, so you can see, let's just go through the stats. I had 15 armor breaks and 1 expulsion. He had 6 armor breaks and 2 deaths. So let's just look at the stats. 20 blocks, 2 knockouts, 7 injuries and 2 kills. I think that's 7 injuries includes the 2 kills, I think, against his 10 blocks, 1 KO and 2 injury. So if we look at a percentage, 30% of his blocks were removals, and about 45% of my blocks were removals. So I definitely had the dice. Is there anything on the next page? No. So let's just look at the dice rolls, because so my block dice, 5 skulls against 8 pals. He didn't have dodge, so these are really good. So if we look at the balance, it's 14, 13, 12. So I definitely had the more positive dice. His dice, see, so 8, 9, 12. You can see there the dice definitely favoured me. 12 skulls or both downs against 8 pals. So I definitely had the block dice. On the d6s,
I'd say less of a splash.
25 ones and twos against 35 fives and sixes. So he had. Oh, let me go back to d6 and then let's just compare my d6. That is ridiculous. 32 6 rolls. Oh, it's both teams. My bad. So I had 8 against 1, but I did roll a lot higher. So let's just have a look. Chaos Impact Armor, 7 successes, 13 failures. I had 0 successes and 8 failures. Yeah, but it was a interesting game playing against a bit of a kill team. I had the better dice and I conceded him to concede. Anyway, I thought I'd replay that because I actually think it was just an example of when the dice are in your favour, you can play kill teams and get a result. Okay, see you later.